Hey there, you guys. I'm just showing you a video of a mod pack I found on Tekkit. It's really cool. It has a Stargate and Galacticraft and bolts, and it's really cool. I wanted to show you a little bit about the Stargate, and I think I'll show you some Galacticraft too. But the main purpose for this video is mostly about the Stargate. Just let it load. Okay, let's open it up. So right now I was just messing around with this little pipe thing here. I'll show you that later. So right now I'm going to show you a little bit about the Stargates. I'm going to show you how to build them and how to use them. Let's go into inventory here. We're going to go into, where is that? Let me see. Okay, so you need the Stargate chevron block. And you also need the Stargate ring block and the Stargate base. And you're also going to need a Stargate controller. This tells you where the Stargate is, where to have it placed and stuff, where the Stargate's direction is. So I'm going to show you how to build it. What you do is you take the Stargate base, you place it down. Next to it, you put one Stargate ring block on each side. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so after you do that, then you take the Stargate chevron block and put it on each side of that. And then after that, you take the Stargate ring block and you place it above each of the Stargate chevron blocks. And then you do a pattern, sort of. It's Stargate chevron, Stargate, Stargate chevron, Stargate, like that. And you're just going to keep creating this pattern until you have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, until you got the third chevron block. And then once you've gotten the third chevron block, you put one regular Stargate block, and then you take a chevron block and put it right in the middle. That creates a Stargate. And we're going to put a Stargate controller right next to it. See how you have to click on the Stargate. See how the Stargate has its own little password? Well, you're going to need to take a picture of it or write it down, because that leads you to, that's the address of the Stargate. You need that address to figure out how to command to get to that Stargate. So what you're going to do now is you're going to build a second Stargate right next to it, right? Let's say we can put it wherever. Let's say we want to put it right here. Let's just put it right here. Base, ring, chevron, base, chevron, base, chevron, 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 or base, sorry. And then now we're going to need to add this last part here, chevron, and there you go. You got another Stargate. So this is where you type in the address of the Stargate. For me to be able to do this, I need to remember, let me see, what was the passcode? Away. It's right here. So I'm gonna need to type this into the game. It's XNL. Sorry. First, before we do that, is you have to give it fuel. The fuel it uses is Nequata. You can see up at the top here. Let me show you. Up at the top up here is a Nequata. This Nequata is fuel for it. So just get 64 in a quad, put it in the left, right, bottom, left corner, doesn't really matter, and then exit out. And you also need to power up this one over here. Let me see, there we go. Just put it right here. And now we're going to type in the address. Let me just minimize this so I can see what the address is. The address is XNLYMBA. And then it's just going to load up here. It's really cool. And then this one loads also. It's typing in the code that we typed in. So we just wait for it to load. And if you're in survival, it will kill you if you stand too close. That thing right there, it will kill you if you're in survival. So you pretty much just jump to the start gate, and now you're on this one. And then if we jump back, now we're looking back at this one. So if I play, see, look at this. See that lever right there? Or see this block right here? Okay, that's right in front of that start gate. So if I jump through this one, see, I'm at the other start gate. Isn't that pretty cool? And now I'm going to show you, sadly in Galacticraft, you can teleport from the moon with stargates, but you cannot teleport to the moon. So that's the one bad thing about it. But it's still pretty cool. So let's go ahead and work on Galacticraft now. So to use Galacticraft, you have to type in a launch pad. It's called a rocket launch pad. And you have to set it down in rows of 3, like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So pretty much set down 9 blocks. 1, 2. And if you have the older version, it won't do this. It'll just look like a rate. It'll just look like you place down 9 blocks. It'll look like this. It would look like this. Like this, except it won't have that base because it's the older version, but it still works. So for a rocket, I guess you're going to type in a spaceship. Okay, spaceship, there's a pre-fueled one, which I use, or you can use a non-pre-fueled, or you can use a storage one, which has tons of storage. To fuel the one that isn't fueled, you type on F, and you'll see it's running out of fuel. So wait a second. I don't know what to do for it. I don't know how to fill this one up. I actually haven't thought about it. Let me try a fuel. I've done it the other one, but I've never had to do it over here. Let me see. I don't know how to fuel up this one, but I just recommend you getting the originally fueled one. And you can just take off. See, it's full fuel. So it takes a couple of seconds to take off, 20 seconds. You can see I have the older version, so it doesn't show the countdown. But just to let you know, do not click the mouse or else it will kick you out of the spaceship. And if you try flying back to it, you'll never be able to catch up with the speed. And so that doesn't work. I just really wish the Stargate would connect to the Minecraft, but it doesn't. You can also use rockets in the Nether if they take you to space. It's actually really cool. Any place you are at, it will take you to outer space. And there's this one thing you can do. Wait, I'll just return the video. I'll return the video when I get back to outer space. Okay, you guys, I just made it to outer space, and you can see you can create a space station. It's not hard to make a space station at all. It pretty much just cut it off. A space station, it's like a place that you can. It's like a little. It's pretty much a space station, you know. Let me show you. A space station is where I made mine look like a house, you know, with a bedroom and a garbage disposer. But this is what it really looks like. It really has an old base, but I took the base away and created mine to look like a house. But pretty much this space station, it just takes different types of ingots to make, and Let me see. The ingots to make it are with this. Here, I have to take off in my spaceship. But you can go to the moon, you can... Oh, and the good thing about these launch pads is once you use them, they disappear. So, you don't have to delete it. But space stations are really cool. You can just hang out up there in outer space and you can look down, look around. And it's really weird though. If you make it daytime, it's darker, and nighttime, it's a lot brighter. It's weird. So, but about to take off, and I will show you the moon. It's pretty much you have no gravity. You have 18% of gravity on the moon. Let me show you. 18% gravity, no oxygen, but it's habitable. Space station, it doesn't give you any data because, you know, the computer didn't really make any data for that. Overworld, this is pretty much where you're just falling from outer space down to Earth. Full of life, of course, habitable, gravity, it's 100%. So, later on, when they update this, they will have Saturn, and tons of other places. Tons of other, oh yeah, they have chests that fall with your items. And they have tons of other planets they're going to add. So I don't need an oxygen mask because I'm in creative. But, you know, for all you survivalers out there, I'm going to show you how to get it. So what you do is you're going to type in oxygen. Well, actually, you won't, I don't know, you don't make it. It's just, you have to turn to survival. So you take the oxygen, whoops, sorry, wrong thing. You get a heavy oxygen tank, or a medium oxygen tank, or a light oxygen tank. And you will get this oxygen gear. And the oxygen gear processes it, and you take an oxygen mask. What you're doing if you're in survival is, you're going to go and you're going to, well, I really need to go in survival to do this. Okay, this might kill me. So, what you do is you take, oh, where is it? Can't seem to find it anywhere. There's a thing that should tell me where to put my oxygen. That's odd. It's not telling me where to put it. Well, it looks like there's supposed to be an oxygen thing right here. And what that oxygen thing is, it gives you oxygen so you can breathe in outer space so that you don't die from oxygen loss. But I just have my infinity life right now, so. But there are a couple of villages out here. It's really cool. You just have to go one direction and try to look for ones. But they're pretty cool. They look like really wicked aliens, so they're pretty weird. Just gotta look for them. Here they are. Let's take a look for some alien ones. And, uh-oh. There they are. And, oh yeah, torches don't work in here because there's no oxygen. They emit very little light. These are alien villagers. They float because of no oxygen. You should really have lower doors, so it's harder to walk. But they're all just little tiny houses like this, and they just live like this all day. Don't do anything with it, they just stand around. So, let's get on with showing you around the village. They have, you know, the original little fountain thing here. Get water from it. Not really though, the game just makes it for fun. But they also grow trees and stuff. And these actually grow. You cannot originally grow them unless they're on dirt and you have bone meal. That's only for here though. On Earth, you don't. It can be different, but on here you have to have this. Because, you know, it doesn't have oxygen, but the plant gives off oxygen, and it creates. And you can have this oxygen tube. Let me show you. It's really cool. Oxygen. So you get an oxygen collector, and then you get an oxygen distributor, and then you get some oxygen pipes. And then next is you get some bone meal, and then you can get some, you can just put down leaves and stuff. Oh look, it grew by itself. I was wrong. Okay, so just make some trees grow. And then after that you get the oxygen collector, put it under this tree here. So let's say if you're in survival and you're dying and you need to have something to let you live with. See how the oxygen is going into it? Right there, it's going into it. And it collects. So say if you need, your survival need oxygen, you have like 2 minutes to live. You get that oxygen collector. And then you get the oxygen pipe. And then you hook it up like this. And then you hook it up like that. Then you get the distributor and you put it down. And it should connect. I don't know why it's not connected. Not enough power. Oh, I forgot. This is the newer version. I don't know how to use the oxygen tanks for these newer ones. Maybe it's this one. Definitely not that one. Sorry, I thought I knew what to do for this. Let me see. There should be oxygen, something that emits the oxygen that you have collected. And it's really cool. It gives this oxygen bubble, but it's not very big unless you have a lot of oxygen from the tree. But my favorite part of Galactic Craft is that you can just float around, have spaceships, have your own space station. Super fun. You'll enjoy it. It's a great mod. And if you have Tekkit, I have the links in the description below. And I will try to get Windows. If I can find just a regular mod download, I will. But if I can't, it probably won't be in the description. But I will try for all you people that don't know how to use Tekkit. Tekkit's really easy to use, and it actually installs mods for you. Sometimes they don't have the actual mod you're looking for, but it's the one to go to if you need a mod. So I'll also leave the description in the. I'll also leave a link in the description below how to use Tekkit and where to get it and how to get it. So to make it useful. And right now, I guess I'm just gonna go back to my home planet Earth, and let me see, there might be something else. Oh yes, the ICBM mod. I think you've all heard of this. ICBM mod is a thing with tons of different explosives. Red matter makes a big dip in the ground. And there's also an Ender one, sends you to the Ender world and sucks anything into the Ender. So it's really cool. And then there's also my other favorite, the gravity one, like lifts everything up into the air. But then there's also one that's sort of like it, but the blocks actually stay in the air. I'm gonna have to look for it later. I forgot what it was called, but let me just grab a switch lever and show it to you. If you don't want to watch this video, it's fine. Just exit the video now. But if you'd like to see how ICBM works, I recommend watching this. It's very cool. So stay to watch the show, or you can leave. Let me see. I'm going to probably light it in this building. So let's take this right here, and here it goes. Run! Whoa! I didn't know it looked like that. Well, let's see. It looks a lot different from when, I guess this is a newer version. Because it looked nothing like this when I first saw it. I guess this is the version for outer space. So it pretty much sucks up everything and it creates a big dip in the ground. It will destroy anything in its path. long as you stay away, like up here, like this villager's safe unless I do something like that. Or if I accidentally destroy that and get sucked in, then he's probably gonna die. But yeah. And then next is the Ender. Oh, watch this. This is amazing. I call it my Ender Itriadin explosives. Just a weird name I made. What this does is, I just made up the name myself. What this does is pretty much sucks this into the nether. It's really cool. Watch, and it just blows away. Okay, it's about to blow up, so we gotta stay down. Okay, here it goes. No. Dang it. Well, pretty much he sucked everything from the nether. Now I gotta find a way to get out of here. If I can get the Ender Dragon to come over here. Okay, he should die soon. I should get out pretty soon. Usually there's another way where you use an anti-gravitational or a different one. It blows it away, sending a missile like this. It's really cool. Here, let's get rid of it or else it will suck away the portal to get me away. To get me out of here. And where is that portal? Better not be sucked away. Okay, oh there it is. Okay, this one won't get sucked away. It's stuck there forever. And blah blah blah, your hero stuff. Okay, let's exit out. Okay, so as I was showing you about how it would blow up and stuff. Oh, this is a connection of my other ones I was using before. This one. I had a couple of different of one of these everywhere. These are pretty cool though. I like them. Let me show you. I didn't get to show you the last one, the anti-gravitational explosive. This one just lifts everything in the air, including a chicken. Oh. Whoa. I did not know it leaves fire. Look at that, there's a flying fire block. Look at that. That was crazy. See all those flying blocks? And there's one where they just stay there. I think it might be the anti-gravitational. Yeah, it's this one. All the blocks just stay in the air. Oh, no. So right now I'm just... Okay, there it goes. Not blowing up. There we go. Okay, so let's see where these other blocks are. Well, they either go up and stay there, or some fall. Like sand. Sand isn't able to stay. Sand just falls. Sometimes it stays. Sometimes it goes, but that's very rare. Let's see. I also have Buildcraft. Buildcraft is it's mod where you can use transport tube. Remember the one I showed you earlier in the ice area? It's over here. I'll show you. It's really cool. Just have to find it again. Find it soon. So pretty much what a transport tube is, well, it's part of the original Tekkit. What it does is you can plug it into a chest, put a redstone engine or any type of engine there, combustion engine, any type of engine you want, and it will pump the item through and give it and put it to uh-oh, I hope it didn't thaw in the ice and break. And it will transport one item from a chest to another, or if you're having a crafting table, you can plug it into your crafting table, put it to your chest, and the item you're making will be instantly teleported straight to your chest. That's really cool. Like if you're a billion blocks away, 1,000 blocks away in Minecraft from your friend's house and you're doing multiplayer, all you gotta do is plug in, make a transport tube. If he has some really cool items he wants to share with you, plug in a chest, or if he has something he made for you with his table, having to see through a table. It's really cool, interesting. Okay, I'm not finding it. I'm just gonna have to show you. Let me get it out for you. So to build one, you have to use a wooden one first, and then you can do a choice: cobblestone, sandstone, sandstone again. This one's waterproof. You can go in the water with it. Void, golden. But my favorite is the cobblestone because you can see it and it works really well. So you take a chest. Well, first you get a redstone because these other ones run on different things. But redstone can run on redstone or a lever. So I'm going to get a lever, which I already have. And we're going to search for a chest. Okay, so you have the chest. And now we're going to search for a crafting table. Because, you know, we might want to, let's try a crafting table in the chest. Let's do this one, crafting table. And now let's place one chest here. And one chest here. And we're going to get this engine right there. And we're going to put this wood thing here. Well, first you place the wood thing, and then you put down the engine. So that it has to face towards the wooden pipe so that it pumps the wooden pipe. So make sure you have that wooden transport pipe out first. And then you switch to a different thing. You don't keep using the wooden one. You can, but I mean it's not the best one. It's not as strong and sturdy. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to go connect it to this chest. So for, what the heck? Oh, so for this chest, you can also have a, you know, say if you want to have a redstone, say if you want to have a pipe here also, you can do it so you can transport from here also. And all you gotta do is take a lever. You cannot place it down here. Let me grab something to place it down with. Okay, so you're gonna take a lever, place it next to it, and the engine starts pumping, see? So let's do it for this one then. So I thought I turned it off. There we go. Okay, so let's say we want fuel. Okay, we got tons of fuel, and say it's more valuable stuff, diamonds and stuff. So let's have the engine pump it all through. See, isn't that cool? The engine can pump items through from the chest through here. See how it's transporting? And then it goes to here, and here, and into there. And it seems to want to be disappearing, so wonder why. And another thing we have is the chest version of this. So let's get a crafting table. You're going to get a wooden transport pipe, fine redstone engine, cobblestone, and let's give it to this chest. And of course you cannot pump things from the chest to... Actually, I'm going to try an experiment here. I'm going to get some wood, 64 wood, and you take it, put it on... Well, let me turn on this lever here. And there we go. Oops. Lever, and we're going to click on this. We're going to get wood, we're going to place it there, and then we're going to start pumping it. And this will pump the wood through the chest and through that crafting table. And actually the one you need to use is called an auto, or it's called an, let me see, crafting. It's called an auto craft table. This is the only type of crafting table that will allow you to transport it. Yeah, sorry about that, but it's the only way it'll work. So let's go ahead and put 6 there. And let's let it pump through. Isn't that cool? I put 6 pieces of wood and the item it's creating, it's oak wood planks, and those planks are transferring from there all the way to the chest. And an experiment I'm going to do on this right now is I'm going to see if I can transport, give items and make the items pass onto here and then create items. So let's see if my plan will work. Let's just try it. And of course the items will go to the chest. So we're going to need a wooden one. And of course if you just stop at the item, just places there. So let's go ahead and get the engine put down. And now we're going to get chest all hooked up here. And let me see, now we're going to get the lever, get the chest, get the wood there. Let me see, go away. There we go. And activate. Oops. And activate. And of course, you can be running an item from, I'm just going back, I'm going to let it do that. But from right here, let's say you want to transfer some wood. So he could be transferring something to you, he or she, and you could be, say he's transferring something, you're like, oh, I really want to transfer him something too, for being so nice. So you activate the switch, starts working, and it also goes in reverse. So see right there how it's going this way, but the other one's going this way. So he can be sending you something, and you can be sending him something at the exact same time. It's really cool. Back to this. Let's see if it works. So the wood's being transferred through here, going into here, and it's just being ejected. Never mind, it doesn't work. But that is oh yeah, and more about the Buildcraft and Tekkit and all those things. I do not know anything else about Tekkit. I'm gonna have some help on that. But thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe. Username WessieBessie1234. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Tell your friends about me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thank you so much. Bye.